This is a good song. That's funny. The stream is delayed by a few seconds, just because that's how streaming works. So I went back to pause it on the actual YouTube channel. And I went to pause it, and it was just me doing this. So that's all that showed up. Esteban, hello. Hello, hello, hello. While I wait for people to show up, because I do want to do some co-op, Inheritance Zone, I think, hold on, let me double check something. Inheritance Zone single player, the droplets are doubled. Yes, they're doubled here too. Excellent. That's good. Hey, Cobra, what's up? Yeah, so we'll be doing some Inheritance Zones, but while I'm waiting for people, I am going to do some summons. Nothing special. I'm not going to waste any orbs on anything. But I do have some tickets. Not these tickets. Not those tickets. I have, although I will get to these. And if, let's see, 2, 6, 7, 14. There should be around 60 if I'm lucky. 6-star tickets by anniversary time. We'll see. I hope. We'll see. But I do have quite a bit of these, so I'm going to go through a few of these while people join. And then we can do some co-op because potions are doubled, you guys. Potions are doubled. So right now, if you know how to set up an auto thingy, do it. Marco, hello. Hey, Lucas. How goes it, you guys? We finally moved. That's why I haven't been streaming in a while. I've been able to post videos, but I haven't been able to stream because we've been moving. Finally moved. Still got a few things in the old apartment, but for the most part, everything is here. Got my bed right here, my desk, my TV, the bookshelf back there. You can see on top. I used to have the stuff that's on top of my bookshelf used to be on the side of my desk. You can see a little Groot figure on top of a Sora. Below that are 2 pins of Yoroichi, manga Yoroichi and manga Kisuke, courtesy of Gecko. Beside that is a mug of Ichigo, but it's in like the Starbucks logo. And then inside the mug is a Goku, courtesy of my other sister. So yeah. Finally did it. Finally moved. Finally. That took way longer than it should have. Because I was just moving stuff from... It was a whole thing. But we did it. Do some Inheritance Zone, some Arena. And we'll see how it goes from there. Inheritance Trials? Is that live right now? If it's live, we could do some of that. Did your previous message not appear? I'm not seeing it. Ah, that's good enough. Let me dispose of some of these. Hey Aquarius, how's it going? But yeah, that's where I'm at these days. I've finally moved. I'm trying to wake up early so I have more time during the day to be able to stream and make videos. That's actually why I was able to make the wrong build a few days ago, and why I'm able to stream right now, because everything else is done. And so hopefully that'll be the new normal. I may not be able to stream every day, but with any luck, it'll definitely be more than before. That's good enough. Alright, get ready for some co-op. Dab for you, new home. You gotta... No. Well, yeah, I guess we can do Inheritance Trials. They're not doubled, though. The reason I want to do Inheritance Zone is because they are doubled. But, this one is not. But we can do it. Why not? What are we up against? Hollows? No, Soul Reapers, right? Who can remember? Soul Reapers, Captain Killer. Yeah, we can do some of these. Make sure I have Rukia set up. I guess I can use Rukia, or I can use... Well, she's got the Soul Reaper Killer. But what's her name is more likely to inflict... Oh, but she's not... Oh, yes, she is. Oof. Decisions. But... No, I'm gonna use Rukia. I'm gonna use Rukia because the last ditch survival is so useful. Alright, let's do it! And we are gonna do some arena. In fact, after this, we'll do an arena one. So it can recover a few more of that, and maybe we can do some more of it by the end of it. Hey, D, what's up? Yeah, we could do a little bit of everything today. That's fine. It's early. We got this. Gecko with the one-word intro. Respect the rules. I will not, especially since I'm gonna have to move again in 9 months. It sucks. This is the biggest room I've had, I think, since I've moved to Austin. It's a big room. I finally have room. That's so nice. I finally have room. And it's only for 9 months. So, it was 10 months, but it took us 9 months to move in, so. This is the best I have set up. Hey, man. Whatever you can do. Just keep in mind this is inheritance trial, and you might have to revive every now and then. I pulled the new Spirit Society banner in 6 steps. Step 1, new Lisa. Step 2, dupe Lisa. Step 3, new Rukia. Step 4, new Shinji. Step 5, new Shinji. And step 6, new White. Very, very nice. I recently had an excellent go myself, where I pulled both the new swimsuit characters in 3 steps, which blows my mind that I did that. I haven't gotten that lucky in a while. If only it was a 3-character banner. I wonder if I can get that luck. Hey, Nat, what's up? Hey, thanks, D. How's the new place? The new place is pretty good. It's funny. Inside the apartment, everything is better except for one thing. But it's bigger. It's better. Well, more than one thing. Inside the apartment, the fact that it's bigger is nicer. The Google Fiber is better. The water pressure sucks. That's like the only thing that really bugs me, is the water pressure sucks for the showers and stuff. But as soon as you leave the front door, everything's worse. I died instantly. As soon as you leave the front door, everything's worse. It's not bad. It's just worse than the last place. But the last place just nailed it. You know, the last place everything was perfect. Whoops. Except for the actual size of the apartment. And then we have here where everything is reversed. That said, we live like right next to a movie theater. So that's gonna be that. No, Max transcended a cone. The disrespect. Such savagery. Let me know if the game's too loud, by the way. I had to turn up the volume when I filmed the wrong build for Hollybell. And I set it back down, but I don't know if it's enough. I think they fixed the audio problem that I was having, though, where audio was only coming in from one... Break this. From one side whenever... Audio was only coming in from one side whenever... Whenever I was facing. It was weird. What do you think about Arena? I had an idea, but it takes so long. It does take long. They're working out a fix, and I don't know if this update has been added yet. But right now, during the last 30 seconds, if you do a score steal, it adds 10 seconds. They're setting it up toward it. It adds 10 seconds the first time. If it gets stolen within 10 seconds of that, it adds 5 seconds, and then I think it's progressively lower. So that's definitely going to help, because I heard someone say that theirs went for 25 minutes, which is just insane. I see a nice place where you could put a bookshelf of anime figures. I see that too. I see that too, and we're going to IKEA hopefully soon, and I can try to find a bookshelf there. I want to pick up a bookshelf, and I want to pick up some drawers so I can have a junk drawer. Because right now everything's in my closet, and I need to have a drawer where I can just put like pens and pencils or paper or whatever. Just loose stuff that... when I need to grab, because there's been many times when I've streamed something and I need to write stuff down, and I just don't have that. So I need to figure that out. Maybe I should have gotten a desk with drawers. Oh yeah, our living room has a built-in bookshelf, which I really like. Charles didn't like that at first, and I think he still prefers it without it. But I like it. Why did this guy get the... What? How did they get barriers? Did one of the bosses give the enemies barriers? I didn't know that was a thing. Because the only ones that can do that are the Now and Yuha from their specials, right? Unless they use the... That wouldn't make sense. I don't know. That's weird. Just gonna go ahead and weaken these guys. Oh, 4 bosses. I did not expect it. Last ditch survival for the win. We did it. I love the banana. It's so good. Look at it. It's just a giant banana. I don't know if I like that or the shark more. They're both ridiculous and I love it. Do you think we'll get Blood War or Spirits of Forever with you? For end of the month, Spirits of Forever with you. Although, who knows? Who knows? They haven't done manga in a while, but I don't think they've released an official reason why. But I don't know. Alright, arena time. Arena. Which is Spanish for sand. I love that transition. It's so good. It's so good. I wish I could take it. Maybe I can. I need to learn more about stuff. Also, I've already started the second season. I don't know why it's giving me this. But just be sure to do... This is actually the easiest way to get a 6-star ticket, is to do this 25 times. You don't even have to win. You just have to complete it 25 times. And then you're good. And I need to do it another 14 times. Wow, you guys typed that number in real fast. I came in to collect this. Yeah. That's one of the reasons I did the summons at the beginning, because I needed to collect those. Alright. Consider it paid, Gecko. You said I owed you one. It's been here. Meanwhile, I caught up on 731 episodes of One Piece in about 2.5... Dang. That's really fast. That's almost as fast as when I caught up on 100 and something episodes of something that each episode was 3 hours long. That was rough. 3 to 4 to 5 hours long, I should say. And then there was one that was 7 hours long. That was a fun time. They fixed it already? Okay, so that's already on there. Get Martin a bookshelf. The plan is to go to IKEA and see what I can find. And luckily I have space for both. I'd have to move the piano a little bit to the right, but I have space for both. Which is something I haven't been able to say until we moved here, which is nice. I also have my Thor's hammer and Captain America shield that I can put on that bookshelf. If it's big enough. For the hammer, I'm sure it'll be big enough. For the shield, probably not. But we'll see. It also looks really good in the living room, so... I don't know what I'll do with it. I have the hiccups. Best time. Best time to get the hiccups during the stream. Banana, easily superior. Banana's so... It's so ridiculous. The fact that it's a banana and it's got a face drawn on it. It's just so good. Arena. You guys have yours at level 10 or rank 10 already? That's kind of nuts. I missed. For that. And I died. I have to find out who has... Because you can add so many links, I wonder who has Last Ditch Survival. I gotta look into that. Because even if it's not 100% Last Ditch Survival, it'll still help out a lot. Having an extra flash step on this definitely helps. I've seen a lot of people, and I've seen... I don't know if it's the same people that keep joining the thing or whatever, but there are definitely some crowd of favorites when it comes to arena mode. I haven't done a top 10 yet because filming that's gonna suck, and I know opinions for that will vary drastically. So that's gonna cause it's gonna ruffle a lot of feathers for people who can't handle it. Ooh, we did it. Just take those out real quick. But yeah, definitely a lot of Ichigos, definitely a lot of Masakis. I've seen a few Baragans because of the Last Ditch Survival innate ability that he has. Not innate, I guess that's a word now, so I can't use that word anymore. But the ability he has for Last Ditch Survival, it's not a link, it's just an ability. So I've seen a lot of those. I've seen a lot of the Burn the Witch girls, what are the names? Forget their names. Noelle and the other one. Noelle and not Noelle. Because Noelle's the only one you really need to know. They're both great. But I've seen a lot of those. I've seen Byakuya's very popular one as well. Obviously, that Grimmjow, Tokinata I've seen quite a bit, though not nearly as much as Masaki for obvious reasons. Because Masaki's definitely the better one to have. Nothing against Tokinata, but the fact that some of your hits may not hit because she's barriered is ridiculous. And she can just do that constantly. Not to mention, at this point, more people have... There's more no affiliation killers than there are Quincy killers. Not that that plays too much into it, but it definitely helps. This is the first time I've seen that Nemu, though that doesn't surprise me in the slightest because I know he's all about that Nemu. Steal one more. Yes, excellent. All right, and now we wait. And hope that they don't... Okay, yeah, wait. Now we wait. Now we wait. Don't... Nobody attack. Wait 5 seconds. No. And that's how it's done. I'm trying to think of who else I've seen constants of, because there's quite a few characters that get used often. I've named the most popular ones, but there's one that I haven't named yet. That it keeps popping up, and I don't remember it. Nini and Noelle. There you go. I also disagree. Hard disagree on that Nini over Noelle. Noelle superiority. I fully sign on that. Thor has a hammer. Spoiler. Yes. Yeah, I did see that Shield Hero Season 2 was delayed. That sucks. That's a good show. Charge attacks are very good for dealing with... Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I just wish they charged a little bit faster. Or the characters had poise. That's another character I see a lot of. Ukiora. People like to use Ukiora on this. Because of that barrier and because he has poise. So that fully makes sense. He doesn't have as many multipliers as some of the other ones. But he's definitely good. Have you guys seen... I saw somebody... I don't know if... I'm pretty sure they were cheating. I'm pretty sure they were modding or something. But I saw somebody who basically let the other team win for the majority of the time, and then in like the last 45 seconds, just instant killed everyone immediately. They were using a swimsuit Rangiku. So that's how... If it was anybody other than like the early stuff, then I would think otherwise. But they were using a swimsuit Rangiku, so they had to be in. There's no way. Got MVP. Nice. I get MVP, I think, on most of the ones that I go on. Also, am I crazy? Was it that at first... there was only one MVP? And then they changed it towards it's one on each team? Or am I crazy? Also, it looks like... I can't tell if this person is... Because their name's not appearing. Their username's not appearing, so I can't tell if they're no longer in there or if they're actually building their character. It's hard to tell. Yeah, because it doesn't... They did change it, okay. Okay, because I could have sworn that's how it was. I kind of like the new change, honestly. It's good. There's plenty of mods in Arena. That sucks. People have to ruin it. I have an anime suggestion. Peach Boy Riverside. The name is really misleading. The series. I have heard. Yeah, Peach Boy came up yesterday, anime related, on my Twitter feed. I wonder if that's it. Yeah, I can't tell if this person's disconnected, and I'm gonna go ahead and back out and go back in. I wouldn't if they had a username, but because I'd be able to ask, but I have no idea. And then we'll do another one of these, and then I'll switch over to Inheritance Zone. That way more people can join in. And then we'll do some extreme co-op. Not extreme co-op. The one where there's 6 people instead of 4. That one. Epic raids. Is that the right... That one. I don't remember what it's called at this point. It's Epic Raid. It's Epic Raid. Because there's a Diet Extreme co-op. And there's no Diet Epic Raid. But there is an Epic Raid Plus. So, we'll just go with that. Am I gonna summon on the Shuei banner tomorrow? I'm gonna do the first step. I'm gonna do the first step. I'll probably do it off camera because there's no point in doing that for one. But I'll probably do the first step for that one. I'll do the first step for... I did the first step for the one that's currently out right now. That was 50 orbs. No luck. But yeah, for that kind of thing, I do the first 50 orbs. And I also gotta do a... You're closing this room? How dare you? I also gotta do a Senkaimon run as well. Senkaimon stream. But that won't be for a little bit. Like, it won't be today. I thought about doing it for today, but I was like, nah, co-op. Senkaimon stream will probably be later this week. Or next week, considering it's Thursday. I keep forgetting that the friends list has expanded. I'm still... Oh, right! I gotta do that! Enter. And we'll just find somebody and go to Extreme Co-op. No, I haven't done Senkaimon. I haven't done Senkaimon yet. The 5th anniversary one tower? Haven't done it yet. Looks like Spite is playing BBS. Can you guys see that actually? I'm curious. You can see it. Nice. When is the Yu-Gi-Oh stream? I don't know, but I do know that I want to go to the Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments in real life, so I'm gonna try to do that soon. Getting Tag Team Toshiro to rank 5 is a nightmare. After rank 5 is when they start requiring the... Or is it at rank 5 do they require the things? Also, my controller disconnected. Great. Best time for that to happen. Come on. Perform an action. I'm trying. I'm trying. My controller is busted. I'm having to do this with the mouse. Okay, I mean, it's working, I guess. Yeah, my controller disconnected, and I don't know how to fix it. No, this is so bad. This is the worst time for this to happen. It looks like it just disconnected from my... It's not even glowing anymore. Like the power's off from it or something. Okay, 10 seconds. There we go. Oh, wait. Okay, it's connected again. I don't know what happened there. If we lose this, it's on me. My bad. I hope we got that bonus, because I wasn't able to see. Luckily, we're pretty evenly matched right now. Oh, I forgot! That Kenpachi, the heart one, he must have a strong attack recharge then. What do I think about the new Byakuya coming out? I hate this new 2-people banner and then one-person banner. I hate it. It needs to stop. I'm not gonna summon for that Byakuya despite really liking Byakuya and that design of Byakuya being my favorite. I'm just not gonna summon. I'm gonna wait till I get him in premium or something. I don't like it. I don't like that they're doing that. I wouldn't mind if it was only 3 characters in that banner and your chances were like, you know, the 5% or whatever they are. But, oh my gosh, re-emerge, thank you. I wouldn't mind that, but it's not. It's like 9 people in a banner. I don't like it. And what sucks is I'm pretty sure the Ichigo that's going to come out is going to be an individual one as well. I had a feeling that they were going to do a 2-person banner for anniversary again, but then that Ichigo leaked because that Ichigo did leak. And they changed it. They changed it so now it's that one and then whoever's going to be the anniversary character. But we'll see. I guess I should use my special, huh? There we go. We did it despite controller issues. But yeah, I hope they go back to 3-person banners. Because even the 2-person banners, I'm tempted to just skip. The only reason I did the last one is because I was missing. I did want to get Yoruichi, because I was missing her. If that Yoruichi wasn't in there, I probably wouldn't have summoned. And I didn't end up getting her, but we're gonna move on to an inheritance zone, by the way. I didn't end up getting her, but I did end up getting the other two. So at that point, I just stopped because she's a premium character anyway. When is the Wendy's stream? There's no Wendy's near us anymore, I don't think. We moved further from the Wendy's. When's the hot tub stream? I hate that that's a thing. I hate it so much. Let's do this. Just kick good. Oh, that's what I was missing. Might be Dangai remake or Aizen. I don't think it'll be another Ichigo because we already know that other Ichigo is coming. We'll see. Hey Sheriff, I like the name. Clever. When am I gonna stream on Twitch? I'll probably do a non-BBS stream soon. I can't finish Kingdom Hearts because it came off of Game Pass, and so I can't access it anymore. I just can't finish it until it comes back on Game Pass. Who knows when? So yeah, I can't finish that, which sucks. I can technically finish it, but I'd have to restart the game on my PlayStation, beat it all the way to that level, and then bring it over here and finish it that way. And I was already halfway done with the second story, so I'm not gonna do that. Which sucks. I do have Pokemon Snap still that I've been meaning to finish, so I will be doing that. And that will be on Twitch. When you're gonna make it stream alerts go off on your Discord server? I don't know how to do that. I have no idea how to do that. I don't have that kind of knowledge. We'll change it to public. I am tempted to not tempted to summon for the new Byakuya. I'm definitely not going to do it. It's just a shame that I'm not going to do it because I really like Byakuya, especially that design. I finally got your Liabaro. I assume Liabaro. SP level 3. Nice. When is just a Charles stream? Actually, it's funny you say that. We've been trying to, and it won't be just him because I'm gonna be here, like I'm gonna be sitting right next to him. But I want him to play Until Dawn, and I stream it on Twitch, and I'm gonna be sitting there. But I want him to play Until Dawn because he hasn't played it. He doesn't know what it's about. And what he wants to do is he just recently bought Resident Evil 7 for the PlayStation 4. So he's gonna play through that, and he wants to play Resident Evil 8 on stream. So I'll let him do that as well. And I'll let him, and I'll be watching because I don't mind sitting and watching people play games, like through story games. That's how I watched Resident Evil 7. I never played it. I just watched somebody else play it, and it was awesome. Also, I really, really enjoyed God of War, the new one. Never played it. That was all Charles, but I really enjoyed sitting right next to it and watching it. And I did get I did play it a little bit when he just handed me the controller every time he got frustrated. But it was fun. So that's the plan with Resident Evil 8. Now, as to when that'll happen, that's on him. I don't know. But one thing that will happen for sure is when the Diamond and Pearl remakes come out, we will be doing a dual stream. He will be setting up a channel and doing a stream on that. So look forward to that. And we'll be streaming it at the same time. Boop, boop. Just need one. It's bedtime, you can't sleep? We'll hang out here for a few minutes. We'll either tire you out or bore you to sleep. Either way, you win. Am I gonna summon on anniversary? I am. Always summon on anniversary. Even if, I have everything. If I have everything, I'll have to weigh my options. I will definitely go to step 5. Yeah, I'll definitely go to step 5. Round 2 of the anniversary is always more hype. I just hope it's a 2-person banner and not a 3-person banner. Do I think end of the month will be 1,000-year Blood War? I hope so. Either way, I think there is a very good chance that the next Resurrection characters are gonna be the manga characters, and that'll be like the big one of the big surprises for anniversary. Like, oh hey, look who's getting resurrected. Toshiro's finally getting Bruiser after all these years. Hope they get the license back. Did they officially say they lost the license? Or is that just something people assumed because they stopped putting it? Because people assume so much. And then they take it as fact, and then they spread it as fact, and then everybody believes it. And I have no idea, because I haven't heard them say it officially. Look at that! It's double! It's double! It's 31, 41, 43, 35, 39. It's beautiful. Beautiful. That's why I wanted to do this today. It's amazing. I've been grinding these for the past couple days. I've just been setting it on auto and having it auto grind. And it's beautiful. I think I have more heart potions or heart potions than anything else. Do you recommend summoning on the Camp for Your Own World round 8 banner tonight? I recommend you doing the first few steps. Definitely step 1. It's 50 orbs for sure. But anniversary is coming. Just be aware. We also do have the Senkaimon, which is always nice. We're probably gonna get a 6th anniversary Senkaimon. So orbs, you will have more orbs. Don't worry about that. But I also wouldn't go too deep into it if you're waiting for anything else. That said, the characters in that banner are good. So if you get stuff, you can't lose. And whoever had a BBS stream the chickens stream once. I don't know who those are. Mori Calliope and Kiara Takai. I don't know who they are. I'm sorry. I'm not versed in my streamer popularity thing. The best God of War game by far was God of War 3. That said, the multiplayer God of I think we watched the cutscenes. I watched the cutscenes for all the God of War games, either before or after this most recent God of War. After I watched them play it, that was fun. It was fun to watch. People always say games are dead. Games are not dead until their servers are actually out. Or until people legitimately stop playing, but... like any game, it goes through some people play it, then people leave, other people come in. I see as much activity in this game as I ever have. It's just the names, some of the names are different. That's all it is. Oof. Best of Ghost of Sparta. Ghost of Sparta was the one on the PlayStation Portable, right? Which might be the first time I ever saved that instead of PSP. Just like the term Beyond Bankai. Yeah, it's not going to be Beyond Bankai. We know that because we didn't get Jushiro's Bankai. They're just calling it Beyond Bankai because we got Beyond Resurrection. But to be fair, Ukiura was already Beyond Resurrection because it was the second stage of Resurrection. We've got a few versions of him already. You don't think it's official, but at the same time it makes sense? If it's not official, then it hasn't happened to me. It does make sense, I agree with you, but they haven't said anything. So to my knowledge, they were just asked to hold off for a while. And they did, you know? I hope they get good resurrections like movie characters. Yeah, movie characters got great resurrections. I'm actually tempted to buy some of them. Or to summon, honestly. Let me see if the banner's still out, actually. Yeah, if BBS wasn't making the money, they would have shut it down a long time ago because it takes a lot of resources and a lot of time to make the individual characters. And it's like their main revenue game as far as I know. They would have fired so many people. So yeah, it's just the names of the people have changed. That's all it is. I'm very... No, it's gone! What? Dang it. The movie banner I was kind of tempted to do. Because I was missing everyone in it. Oh well. It's too late now! Epic raids! People are assuming just like the term Beyond Banka, Toshiro and Jushiro are gonna be really strong. I hope so. Shunsui, honestly, just give him a strong attack recharge and you're good. That guy already has Havoc and a strong attack damage, I think. It's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna have to skip. Are there any top videos coming up? Yeah, my goal is to try to do those once a week again. I'm gonna skip some of the texture while I set this character up. I do apologize. I don't want to do it. But, oh, the Shrieker guy. We gotta take care of him as well. But yeah, I apologize, but it's too much text. I can't read it at this point. You guys are too strong. Let's do this. And then I'll set the guy up while you guys join in. Epic raids are active the first week they drop. I know, I should really jump on those. Oh, that's the number. Let's see if I have anybody. Actually, I know I have somebody. I know I have Rukia, but she's not maxed out yet. So I'm holding off. Yeah, this will be fine. She's already set up. This will do just fine. Yeah. Oh, you got the Rukia, I see. Did you ever get the Retsu? I know you spent a lot, but I think you said you didn't get it, right? You got a lot of Nemus? Have fun. Alright, now take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hogyoku captains. Hogyoku captains would make sense. Honestly, just a different version of their Bankai would also make sense. It doesn't have to be beyond Bankai. Because that won't make sense for everybody. We never saw Jushiro, so that's going to be probably just a different variation on his power, you know? It was a good purchase. It definitely was, because each one you buy, you not only get the 144 orbs that you get just from buying it, but it's also, what is that, 200 orbs from the actual character if you don't have it, from maxing them out. And I'm tempted to get the movie Ichigo or Hell vs. Ichigo, because Hell vs. Ichigo now has the flurry. I also want Kokuto, but I have him on JP. But on this one, I don't. But there's no reason for me to get him. I mean, other than the link. But there will be more links. Ghost of Sparta was a PSP game that got remade for the consoles. It's canon, part of the story as well. There's another God of War game that was PSP, given the same treatment, Chains of Olympus. I played one of them. I played Chains of Olympus. I did not play Ghost of Sparta. I really like Chains of Olympus. Remember that. That's the only God of War game I've ever played. Right now, I've been playing on my free time. What very few free time I have. I started Assassin's Creed Odyssey about 2 years ago. I started a long time ago. Basically, when Google, you guys know Google Stadia? When that was the in beta, I was one of the beta testers, and I got into and the game that we're beta testing, or the game that we're using to beta test it was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and they gave me a free copy. And I just never continued it after the beta was over, but my progress was saved. So I'm picking it up for the first time after 2 years, and I've forgotten a lot of the story. I remember the kind of the very basics of it, but I've forgotten most of it. And I really, really want to play Valhalla, but I want to get through Odyssey first, so I'm doing that. Dangai captains, but I mean, it's only Dangai Ichigo because he only looks the way he does because he spent 3 months in there. You know? Take regular Ichigo, have him not cut his hair for 3 months, and he's the same. That said, if they have that version of Ichigo, I wonder if it will be like the huge chain on Zangetsu. Look at him, he's so chibi. Is there any game yet for the PlayStation 5 that isn't on the PS4 as well? The stream's power level's over 9,000. Oh, if only. If only, if only. Is Fierce Battle Ichigo that good? Yes, Fierce Battle Ichigo is very, very good. Because he's got a high Berserker and Frenzy, so he hits really, really hard. And then his special instantly resets his strong attacks and gives him a 30% boost. So you can, with him, use 6 strong attacks in a row, all 6 of which are really, really good. And the last 3 hitting an extra 30% harder. And then once the 30 seconds of transformation are up, he gets the strong attacks again. So it's good. It's a good character. And he hits hidden enemies, which is just the best. Because it saves you from, especially if you have a Soul Reaper Killer, which he does, I think. Because it saves you from having to equip the Zeta Pill. Which is like my go-to. That and the Speed Stick are like my go-to accessories for autoing. And when a character has the ability to hit hidden enemies by themselves, it's the best thing ever. Because it saves it, like I can use something else. They finally made Lisa relevant. I love Lisa. She's my favorite Visor. I just wish there was more of them. I wish there was more of them and the tech one wasn't so common. I also wish the past version of Lisa's normal attack pierced, because it doesn't. But she's a strong attacking character, so that's not that big of a deal. I just wish it did. Especially since she doesn't use her spear, which I absolutely love. I love Lisa's Zanpakuto. She also has, in my opinion, the coolest mask. It's very basic, but it makes her look like a ninja. Ninja Lisa. Oh right, specials. Those are in this game. I constantly think I'm using Rukia because I know I have her. I should be using her for the extra thing, but she's not as strong as Lisa. Like, she's better than Lisa to use, but she's not 10-10-10 and she's only level 149, so. This Lisa is better than my current one. The Ezio trilogy of Assassin's Creed. I missed when Assassin's Creed games, like, I like what they are now. They're really, really fun. Don't get me wrong. The world is immense. You know, the voice acting is great and everything. It's just the story feels like it suffered from. You know, you open the world. I feel like the story, especially for this last one, isn't as good. The story for Origins was pretty good. I kind of liked it. I do think it was on the lower side compared to the Ezio story and the Black Flag story, which was amazing. I don't know about Valhalla. I haven't played it yet, so nobody spoil it, please. But I don't know if the story on that one's going to be any good or not. I just know you can dual wield every weapon in the game, and I'm really excited for it. Homura, that's another one I was very tempted to buy because I don't have them. Homura and Shizuku are a very good buy because they gave them both. They gave them Flurry. I guess saying both Flurry doesn't make sense, but they gave them Flurry, and it's an extremely good buy because they are the only Switch character right now that switching them switches them from ranged character to melee character. So you can take them anywhere, and if a character's got melee resist or has guard, you just switch and then just take them out with the other one. So for what's it called? For Senkaimon, they're very valuable because you just switch them. You can just use either one. It's so good. I'm tempted to buy him just for that reason. Full Hollow Shinji. Non-sig Jushiro. It just looks like Jushiro. It's the exact same. Yeah, Gecko, that's a good idea. I'd be totally down for what if characters. I wish they can get a Bankai version of every Soul Reaper captain and lieutenant. I'd love to see their full potential. Yeah, me too. Me too. Especially since some of the lieutenants that do have a Bankai are kind of watered down. Like, they're not that great. Like, I love Hozukimaru's Bankai. You know, what is it? What's the D? It's Ikaku's Bankai, but it's... I don't remember what it's called. But I absolutely love it. It's so cool looking. It sucks. I wish it was better. And like, I don't think they ever get into the specifics of what it does. I know when the thing lights up, it's like super strong. But it sucks. And I wish it was better because it looks so cool. Renji's Bankai is also kind of blah. Once it becomes, you know, once he gets the actual one, then it's fine, but until then it's not great. Mashiro? Yeah, Mashiro's pretty great as well. I wish the past version came out at a time when they really liked making infinite boost characters. They got in a period there where they just like, infinite boost characters, let's do it. Aizen, Yoroichi, Ichigo, another Ichigo, and then of course that Mashiro, and you know, among many others. There's so many infinite boost characters, and I get the appeal, but I'm tired of boost characters at this point. Unless they're normal attacking characters, I'd rather my strong attacking characters just be that. Strong attacks. That's it. I wish they would make the strong attack character whose strong attack 3 was the heal move, not the strong attack 2. I think that would be a very good idea. Because then you can use those strong attack 1 and 2 more often. We're at a point right now where strong attack 2s have really good range. All 3 strong. Some characters have strong attacks that all 3 of them have just insane range. And I wish we can get that. Stop being confused, Lisa. Thank you. When are we gonna get a chibi Kukaku? I want more Kukaku in this game. Ryumon, there we go. That's the word I was looking for. Ryumon Hozukimaru. But Homura's net doesn't pierce through enemies. That is true. That is true. But you could just use the melee part of that. Like, you can use melee until you have to use range. Which is what I would do, probably. Does it start you off range or does it start you off melee? I don't remember. The stories up to Black Flag were absolutely fantastic, but I haven't played past them. I'd love to play them, but I hope they don't pull Infamous Second Son. I can tell you right now, yeah, because I've played all of them except for Rogue, and apparently Rogue was just awesome as well. I just never played it. One more of these, and then we'll go back to Inheritance Zone, and then some Arena as well. But yeah, Black Flag story was great. Unity's story was so good. Unity got a lot of, like, Unity got trashed by the community because it had a lot of bugs. It had just a ton of bugs. And I saw some of those bugs. I didn't get the worst of it, but it did have a lot. That said, they fixed those. But you know how the internet is. When something is bad from the beginning, they trash it. Even if it gets fixed, they don't comment on that. They did fix the bugs. Unity's fantastic. The story is. It takes a little bit to get used to because the gameplay is definitely different. The story is really good. I really enjoyed the story for Unity. Syndicate, they perfected the gameplay of Unity in Syndicate. It's really fun. I enjoyed Syndicate more, but Unity's story I enjoyed more. So Syndicate was the funner game, or the more fun game, but Unity had the better story. Origin story was good, and they completely redid the gameplay. Honestly, Origins was just a phenomenal game. And then Syndicate is Odyssey is also a really fantastic game. I just wish I guess I'm not as attached to the character, you know? If the main character dies at the end, I'm like, oh, okay. I just don't care, you know? Hey, good to go. Even his Bankai is lieutenant level at best. It is like, as if you noticed, and if you noticed, when the lieutenants and the captains, it was the lieutenants, the captains, and like 2 other people from Squad 11, because they absolutely love Squad 11, went to the world of the living, and then that's when they fought Grimjow's team at first, and they all had to fight at like restricted capacity or whatever, and then eventually the restriction got lifted. The restriction was never on Ikaku. That restriction was for lieutenants and I keep bumping into the wall. Stop moving. There we go. The restriction was only for lieutenants and captains. Ikaku was neither. And so he tied his battle and nearly died. And he didn't even have that restriction on him. Ikaku is not strong. And I wish he was, because I really like the character. But he's not. He's not good. And his Bankai is bad. Despite it having one of the coolest designs in my opinion. I absolutely love that Bankai. I just wish it was better. Kurama, hello. Ooh. I died there. I'm at the point of the game where I like NAD units more than SAD units. I like a normal attack character if they have a really high berserker, which is why I really want to get Nell. The tech version of Nell has a 60% berserker and a 10% melee attack increase, which means that by herself, she's a normal attacking character who deals 70% more damage with her strong attack. She's got to be equivalent of a 70% berserker. 70% berserker, 90% if it's in guild quests. And I really want that character, and I really want to make her a strong attacking character. She's the character I want the most in the game right now, and she's a premium character. Alright. Let's do some inheritance. 5th anniversary Byakuya isn't really beyond Bankai, it's just using them as Bankai forms at once. It's honestly, because you can't get beyond Bankai, it's just, because the Bankai's it, that's it. It's just, your Bankai can just grow stronger as you grow stronger, because that's just how that works. And that's what that Byakuya is, honestly. For the Hogyoku, for the Beyond Resurrection, that's feasible, because Ukiura already did it once. And also, they all have the Hogyoku attached, so it just makes sense. But I forgot what I was doing. Okay, there we go. Toshiro's Bankai is just ice. There's so many things. There were several times in the show that Toshiro was like, I have no idea what this will do in Bankai. He said so many. There's a few times where he's just like, I've only ever used this move in my Shikai form, never in Bankai. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the thing with Toshiro, I think, and he even says this as well. Toshiro says this. He says that his Bankai and his Shikai are like the ones that are the closest in power. Like, he says it himself. He says out of all the Soul Reaper captains, I think it says captains, but he says that his Shikai and Bankai are the ones that are closest in power. So he doesn't get that much of a boost when he powers up. Until, you know, he really powers up, and then it's a whole different thing. I just wish Ichigo's Bankai was better. I think they said it on the abridged as well. That his Bankai, like, that's all your Bankai does. It just gives you average speed. I think that, I can't remember who was making fun of him for it. I think it was Grimjow. He's like, is this all your Bankai can do? It gives you average speed? And I guess they do go into it. It actually does more than that. It like compresses the spiritual pressure to whatever, to blah 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 blah. But that's something that a lot of animes do with their main character, is that they make them kind of basic in terms of their abilities, not in terms of like the character or whatever. But in terms of abilities, they make them kind of basic, or they don't give them many abilities. Because if you give a character many abilities, then you run into a problem where your main character, who's the main character who's in most of the fights, now has an out for several situations. And if you do that, then what's the conflict, you know? That's why with if you ever watch Naruto, they gave him the Shadow Clone. And then they gave him Rasengan, and they're like, all right, that's all you need, right? That's all you got. You use that to solve all your problems, you know? Because in a world where there's a jutsu for everything, then you can just solve all your problems. And that's why they did that. And that's why with Bleach, he does one thing very, very well, but he doesn't ever even attempt Aikido, which would solve a great deal of his problems if he can just like, alright, Rikujo Koro, alright, I'm gonna kill you now. Hey, thingy drop, nice. And I've never seen, well, never mind, I was gonna say I've never seen One Piece, but I'd imagine that's probably a similar situation. He probably had one power for the longest time, and then eventually maybe got a second power. I've never seen it, but I'm assuming that's what happens. He gets a second or third power, and that's where they're at right now. I don't know. I have no idea. Nice, nice. A nice chunky amount. Problem with Ichigo is he doesn't actively try to be stronger. He only trains when he needs to instead of training regularly to be ready for anything. That's true. But to play devil's advocate, he's just a high school student. He's just like, this was thrust upon him. But I do agree with you that enough stuff has happened to him that he should just expect it at this point. He's like, he should just be like, I'm just gonna train because at this point, this is my life. But also, I can see why he wouldn't, because that it's never supposed to be his life. He was just kind of walking one day when the half of his house exploded, you know? Hey, Victor, what's up? Yes, Shunsui is so good. Shunsui is my favorite captain, for sure. He also doesn't have much time to train, I'll give you that. I think that's the reason he gave up his powers. He's just like... Or he wasn't that bummed to give him up. He was just kind of like, yeah, I'm just the guy. All of this was thrust upon me. What do you want from me? His life is killing hollows now. His life wasn't that, though. You think he gets a paycheck from the Soul Society? There's no way they use the same money, right? Like, if I was... Honestly, if I was him, if I was that level, I'd be like, honestly, guys, I could do this all day. These hollows are nothing at this point. The regular ones are. I'll patrol this town for you. Just give me a paycheck, you know? That's all I want. Give me some. But no, didn't he become a doctor? Like, he took over his dad's thing? I know Uryu became a doctor, I'm pretty sure. I think he did as well. Which is weird to think that Ichigo's a doctor. But it's not that weird if you think about it in the sense of he just gives them something for the patients to go to sleep, and then Orihime comes in and fixes them. And then he just charges them. By the way, someone who watched One Piece, because like I said, I've never seen it. Did I nail it, or did I miss my mark? Did I guess correctly in what I said, that he only has one power until much later, then he gets a second or third power, and that's it? Banana with the smiley face. I love to see it. Is that everyone? He doesn't get paid in currency, and their currency is different. Oh, the sister took over the family. So what does he do? I thought he did it. Yeah, Rukia did buy stuff from Kisuke. You got a point. What money did she use? Curious, I say. Did I move it? I did! Finally! We finally this week finished moving most of the stuff. We still have some stuff over there. Like some dry food that I still need to bring over here. And like some stuff that's in my closet. And like empty boxes and stuff. But that's it. Everything else is here. I have a much bigger room than before. It's so nice. So nice. Ichigo in English? Maybe. I don't know what he did. I was just assuming. I thought I heard that, but I don't know. No idea. You answered the thing? Oh, I didn't see it. Let's find out. At this point it's lost. You might have to answer it again, because I can't see it. The hollows drop money just like in the game. That's how you get paid. Also, I always found that it was a weird thing to introduce in the show, but they never really did anything else with it. And I understand why they had to introduce it. The whole the gates of hell thing that opened up whenever a hollow that was a bad person was cleansed. They never did anything with that aside from Helvers. I would have really liked them to pay that off in the actual manga. That would have been so good to just do that. To do something else with that. And maybe they did it in a filler arc and I'm misremembering, because I've seen the main episodes a few times, but the filler arcs I've only seen them like once. But they should have done something else with that. And like, I get that they had to set that up in the world because they had already set up that if a soul dies and they were good, they get cleansed and they go to Soul Society. I just wish they would have done something else. It was such a good little thing to add to just not do anything with it. When he has his hair out. That's why he should never shave his head. If he goes Ikaku, that's why Ikaku's not strong, because he's bald. All of the power's in the hair. Jushiro, Shunsui, long hair, captains, longest living captains. Hello? Unahana, Kenpachi. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, there's a reason Soifun can only use her Bankai like once every 3 days or whatever she's got short hair. Like, sure, Yama's the head captain, but he's also got really long beard hair. That counts as well. Also, he gets sliced in half. Aizen, short hair, never uses his Bankai. I'm just saying, correlation. Leaf trains all the time. He doubts for everything. Well, he doesn't get a new ability. The reason he didn't have, according to the type of new world. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The main character. I'm not saying the main character is weak. The main characters are strong. I mean, they kind of have to be their main characters, but they have one ability and they just use that ability creatively. But I'm right. He only has the one ability. How it kind of runs on autopilot, not important to the plot. Yeah, you got a point. It's just autopiloted. When she was buying stuff. Oh yeah, maybe she was. Yeah, I think you might have been right. I think she was. I think you're right. They should have just sent Yuha there. Figured out how to open a gate there and like have Mayuri figure it out and then just do it. That sounds like that would have solved all their problems. Had they done that. I'm glad it did get explored in the 4th movie though. What about Ichibe? Ichibe gets killed instantly too, doesn't he? Or not killed, but you know what I mean. He gets defeated. Supposed to be the strongest of them, just gets... I'm obviously joking, by the way. That has nothing to do with it. Just making my jokes. It works, that world works the exact opposite way as One Punch Man. I really wished I got that. This is Nanao. I never summoned for her, but I hope she comes back as a filler sometime because I really, really want her. I just did not. I got really bummed out that she got an Espada killer. I hope that when all the manga characters get resurrected, I hope that they get a second killer. I know it's too much to ask for. I know it's unlikely and it's not going to happen. But man, would it fix some of them. It would make Sajin so much better if they gave him just like a hollow killer and he'd have that Espada killer. Because he's good, don't get me wrong. But at this point, there's no reason to use him. He does have a very unique mechanic that hasn't been seen anywhere else though. I should make a video on that. I think I will make a video on that. Just mechanics that characters have that... they're very unique to the character. Right now, there's only a few that fit that. That Sajin is one of them. The what's it called? The Uryu is one of them, but his is an ability. I guess Sajin's is kind of. There's very few characters that fit the criteria, and some of them aren't even. Some of them aren't even like beneficial. Like the Christmas version of Nell is another one, and hers isn't beneficial. It's just what it is. Aesthetic. Give your luck for Tokinara. Best of luck, friend. I wouldn't go too deep, but you never know. You might get lucky in the first 50. Ichigo and his sisters run the clinic. Oh, okay. Given that Orihime is with him, she helps too. Orihime runs the clinic. Let's be real here. She's just like, alright, done, done, done. But put them all in the circle. We can do this all at once. Benji, I am well. How are you? Am I summoning for Camp for Your Own World? I'm doing the first step. I'll probably just do that by myself. I won't record it or anything. There's no reason to. I think Baragon was the strongest Espada. Only his power could be... I kind of agree with you. Like, Stark was number 1. And I think the only reason Stark was number 1 was because Stark can probably beat Baragon because he shoots lasers. But I think in most situations, it's no question, it's Baragan. Baragan, Mayuri, and Tokinara, not Tokinara, Baragan, Mayuri, and Tsukishima would be the 3 Bleach characters that would probably be the most frightening to fight. Mayuri, you don't know what will happen to you. You have no idea. Baragan, just the physical act of seeing your body disintegrate and age in front of you would be just terrifying. And Tsukishima, you would be killed by who you think is your most loved person, and it would just be horrible. Maybe just the scariest people ever. Let's do it. Oh, that's true. Oh, I didn't know that number 4 is death. I didn't know that. Also, you are right, because they didn't know about his segunda etapa. So, no, you're absolutely right. And then there's Yami, who's supposed to be 0 and, like, the strongest. No. He got taken down pretty easily. Just hide underneath him and punch a bit. And I know it took, what, like, it took Chad, it took Kenpachi, Byakuya, Chad, Rukia, and I think Uryu to take him out. But at the end of the day, it was really just Byakuya and Kenpachi, you know? Or as opposed to Stark, who needed Jushiro, Shunsui, Love, and Rose. I hit nothing. Ah, great. We're going up against Masaki. Masaki's tough, especially when using a strong attacking character, because she eats those, like, she eats strong attacks for breakfast. And then she dishes death. Who's worth it in the Demon Banner? I mean, they're all pretty good. They're all pretty good. Lisa's definitely good. Lisa's the most boring out of them, to be honest, out of the newer ones. But she's also the most useful to have because of her ability to grind the potions. And really, she's not good for grinding. She's just, you know, you get more of them. There we go. Oh, that's why people use Baragan so often too here, because Baragan, you think he's dead and then he's not dead. But yeah, White is a very, very good auto. Weakening on everything, just high attack, just awesome. And then Shinji's good because he paralyzes everything. He's got good things and everything. Sometimes I just hope I hit something here. Oh, Baragans. Nice. I'm so ready for tomorrow to be done. We're gonna go watch Black Widow after work tomorrow. Like immediately after. So I'm very excited for that. We could go tonight, actually. There was actually a showing that I could have bought tickets for yesterday tonight. But I already had bought the tickets for tomorrow. And I'm super tempted to just go tonight anyway. I'm not gonna do it. Hey. No, there's no way he didn't. Well, who knows, honestly. We will never know at this point. We're going up against Masaki. He hit so hard. He's so hard to kill. Ugh. I agree. Ukiura was the strongest. I have 2 specials that I'm not gonna get to use. Hopefully they won't get used. Oh no! Well, it only added 5 seconds. That's not bad. I'm just gonna special it up. Yeah, got to use him. Just throw a few... Just nuke the field. He's done. I have heard of Black Clover. I started it, and I really liked it, but I hated that the main character kept screaming at me, so I stopped watching it. I heard he stopped screaming around the 3rd season, so I might pick it up again. He screamed so much. It's like, why are you yelling at me? I did like it, though. I like that that one girl did water. Has water abilities. Water ability. Did I hit the button, didn't I? I'm sorry, you guys. Let me finish this, and then I forgot to wait for people to come in. Ooh, rookie mistake. Yeah, I like any character with water abilities. I feel like animes don't do that often enough, but it's like the easiest thing. Looks like we got a... I've seen people use Uryu every now and then too, which is an interesting idea. Because he auto heals from you know, status elements, and he transfers them to them. But at the same time, most of the characters I'm seeing use against stuff don't inflict the status element. Like Ichigo and Masaki are easily the most popular, and neither of them use inflict status element. Tokinata does, but he doesn't have a weakening. I mean, a debilitator, and he only does after using special, so it's not that big of a deal. Baragan is commonly used. So I can see the use of Baragan, because Baragan's kind of likely to inflict it. But other than that, there's not many. Nini Noel don't. What's his name doesn't. Doomjao doesn't. Ukiora does, but again, no debil, and one of his attacks doesn't even do it. Where are the mind enemies? Okay. Get that. I'm just gonna use it now. And it didn't even take her out. Bombardment. How could you betray me? How could you betray me, Ocean? Oof. I wonder if the Espadas were ranked based on their fighting abilities against themselves or against others. Because I agree with you. Ukiora just nukes the field and he's done. He doesn't even have to get close to Baragan. Speaking of nuking the field. Yeah. Ukiora just nukes the field, he's done. Same with Stark, he can take out Baragan easily because he just shoots from a distance, he's done as well. But in a fight against multiple people, no, Ukiora would still be... Never mind. That logic doesn't make sense there. I guess the other two have range, I guess. Or Baragan has range. I feel like Baragan would be the deadliest still. If you absorb Reishi somehow or whatever, then Seros mean nothing to you. And we're good. It's more like doing a chore more than anything. I wish they would give us a full month for the count of 25. 15 days isn't terrible, you know. 15 days isn't bad, but I feel like it will feel like a chore for 15 days. Or for, yeah, in 15 days to do 25. Alright, I promise to wait for you this time. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I think Stark Settles can overpower Decay, yeah. Noitora at number 8. I think the only reason Noitora was as strong as he was is because he was like uncuttable, which we know is not true because he got cut. he got a big cut. Yeah, I'd definitely place Xayaloporo higher than number 8. Xayaloporo was also a terrifying guy to go up against. Of course, a lot of his stuff was because they were fighting in a room that he specifically built and it nullified their abilities. But even without that, he was still terrifying. There's a character I don't think about. The Christmas version of Ryuka, the second one. I rarely see her. I wish I had her. She's really good. I just rarely see her. So every time I see her, I'm like, oh, right, she exists. I still wish I had her. I also wish I had Rangiku, another character I don't see. Zanpakuto creator over here. Racking up the points. No, it does defend them, but like against anyone whose spiritual pressure was just higher, then he's just the guy with 4 swords. Sometimes 6. Because if you remember, what's his name had a similar thing, you know? Kenpachi had a similar thing when Ichigo first fought him. He wouldn't cut him. And that was for a whole other reason. It wasn't because of his skin. It was just because of what the spiritual pressure thing, it wouldn't cut. But, Nell got through it, Kenpachi got through it. You put Kido and then it doesn't even matter, you know? Put a Kido user against them and you're done. Have Zomari stun him and then just switch to stab. His decay is always active? I don't know. I think when he's in his resurrection form it is. I don't think it is when he's not, but I have no idea. Oh, that's too dangerous. Oof. I didn't even see any power characters aside from that one. Ooh, we're getting demolished. I've turned it around when it gets this low, honestly. But it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard. Oof, definitely harder now that I'm dead. Yeah, I think it's lost. On the off chance. Oh, well. Well, no, never mind. Yeah, no, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. It's fine. You win some, you lose some. Oof, it's 8 o'clock and I'm already hungry. That's not good. I specifically haven't eaten more than twice this entire week, and I think I'm gonna today. I'm hungry. Hey, bonus stuff. So Ichigo versus Stark, who wins there? That's a good question. I guess it would depend if Ichigo could outrun his, Ooh, nice orbs. Yeah, outrun his Setos. Which, who knows? I think I'll do one more in Hetson Zone and then I'll be good to go. I'm getting tired. My voice is getting tired, I mean. I'm getting hungry. There's a pub nearby. I think I'm gonna go there and have something to eat. Ask Charles if he wants to go. Nope, it's the wrong thing. Hollow Mask version 2 Ichigo, he probably would lose against Stark, but would win against Holly Bell. Why Holly Bell was number 3 is beyond me. I guess she's really, really strong, but she didn't really have anything specifically unique, right? I guess her water was really overpowering, but they can fly? Oh, you know. Zaraki Kenpachi, hello. That's true. And who knows, it might be the kind of thing that if you're, I was about to say SB, but I mean, I guess that's right. If your spiritual pressure was higher than your enemies, then Baragans, it might not even affect them. Or it may affect them a lot slower. Yeah, power levels don't really win fights. It's fine, though. I would really want to know where Nell would stand among the Arankars. Because she was beating up Ukiora. Even, like, I know she resurrected and then she changed back. But I don't even think she had to resurrect. There was no reason. She would have won regardless. Until he resurrected, then she would have resurrected. Then I think she still would have won, but... I wonder if we'll ever get a Holly Bell that's just like a Narankar. Like before she became an Espada. Like they have so many characters they can still make for premium. They just need to actually make them. And I like my unique summons as much as the next guy. Like, I like the movie summons, and I like the book summons and manga and stuff. But, I also don't mind if they do, like, several premiums in a row. I've seen people get mad because they're like, oh, that's 3 times we've gotten premium characters. We've gotten a lot of premium characters. Like, I've seen people get mad at it. I love it. More premium characters, please. We need more stuff to be fillers. I'm so sick of that Lisa. They had the same. They've had the same problem in previous years where you just like the Blue Ishin was active forever. I think up to the 3rd anniversary or even the 4th maybe we were still getting tag team Rangiku. Who is fun? Don't get me wrong, but she's so old. I'm still getting it. I think I did a resurrection move. I wonder... I don't remember what all she has. I don't think she has bombardment, so I think she does have that. Whoop. Ooh. I like how Cero Oscuras, it literally translates to Dark Cero, but it just sounds so much cooler in Spanish. It sounds cool in English as well, but cooler in Spanish. I also really like that Bleach did what they did, where the first arc was all Soul Reapers and all the names of the powers and everything were Japanese. Then it's Rancars and they were all in Spanish, and then for Fullbringers were all in English. I like that it was like a language thing. Language theme. And then of course the Quincy's were all German. I think that was just a very clever idea. Just different different power sets, different languages. It's really cool. Pew. I wonder what we would have had after that. But anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to try to stream more often. It won't just be BBS. I really want to finish Pokemon Snap. I've been trying to finish Pokemon Snap for the better part of a month now. Haven't been able to. But I'm going to try to stream more often. I finally can now that I'm fully moved. I'm waking up early, so I'm getting everything done a lot faster. My goal is to work on something YouTube related, YouTube or Twitch related, for at least an hour every day. So that's like, yeah, for at least an hour every day. That's been my plan. So hopefully I'll get more videos out. And then on the ones that I don't work on something, I want to stream. So that's the plan. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes, because I've scheduled stuff before and it just... So we'll see how that goes. But thank you guys for hanging out. It's been really fun. I'm sorry if I missed any notifications or alerts. I don't know if they're all going through, but thank you for those who hung out. I appreciate it. But yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Take care.